So here's the situation. You're a free-to-play player, and Secrets of the Obscure just launched. Now you're all alone watching people talk about drift hunting, the new legendary armor, traveling to the new zones. Anyways, this video is your sign to actually buy an expansion and join the cool club. But hold up. Secrets of the Obscure should not be the first Guild Wars 2 expansion that you should get. In this video, I will tell you guys exactly which one you should firstly purchase and most likely convince you as to why you should actually get it. If you are not aware yet, Guild Wars 2 has 4 expansions: Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, End of Dragons, and Secrets of the Obscure. Each expansion brings new maps, stories, elite specializations, and features like gliding, mounts, jade bots, and much more. So let's take a minute to go over each one of them before I actually share my final verdict on which one you guys should actually buy first. Starting off with Heart of Thorns, as it was the first expansion in the game, so it will be the first one we talk about. This expansion took us to the heart of the jungle to confront a plant-type elder dragon called Mordremoth. He is a big baddie. This expansion, in my opinion, had the most value at launch compared to others as it brought a new class called the Revenant, new elite specializations, 4 new maps, introduced strongholds and structured PvP, a new Borderlands in World vs. World, guild halls, raids, a first set of legendary armor, gliders, and the mastery system. That's a huge list. But anyways, this expansion set a cornerstone for all new expansions that followed, as the upcoming ones built on top of the existing features that Heart of Thorns offered. Playing through this expansion for the first time made me feel like I'm starting the game fresh. This is because the maps are completely different from what we have actually seen in the base game. If I would rate Heart of Thorns, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. The second expansion that was released would be Path of Fire. This is where we go to the Crystal Desert to confront this guy. This expansion changed the way players explore the maps of Tyria, because 6 completely unique mounts were introduced. But apart from mounts, Path of Fire also added another set of elite specializations, 5 new maps, 3 new raids, new masteries, a new guild hall, and the new bounty system. This does not seem like so much compared to Heart of Thorns, but because of the mounts, the game has taken a complete new direction when it comes to exploration, even for the veteran players. Exploring the new maps wasn't change of pace even for the older players. You can get the standard version of Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns as a package for $29.99 US. However, sometimes this price would go down to $14.99, but this is only during some holidays. So if you are waiting for the right moment to purchase, then maybe you will get lucky in Christmas. Anyways, I would give this expansion an 8 out of 10.
Nice.
The third expansion would be End of Dragons. This is where we take off to Kantha to explore the Jade Sea and all the secrets that lies within it. It is in this expansion that we attempt to stop the Elder Dragon cycle once and for all. But this is not what you guys care about. You guys care about the features, so let's talk about that. End of Dragons introduced the Siege Turtle, which is the first mount that can have up to 2 players at a time. It also introduced more elite specializations, new masteries, strike missions, 6 new maps, jade bots, who are a small flying robot that follows you around and does crazy shit with you, but that's not really that interesting. The expansion also introduced skiffs and a completely new fishing system. If this is interesting for you, you can get End of Dragons for $29.99 US right now from the Guild Wars 2 store or from Steam. You can also get all 3 expansions plus Living World Season 2 through 5 for $100. Anyways, I would give End of Dragons a 7 out of 10.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Now let's talk about the newest child in the family, SOTO, or Secrets of the Obscure, which is the latest expansion added to Guild Wars 2, and as of this video, we still did not get all the updates that it has to offer. So I won't be giving a score to this expansion. I will only say that so far, it has been good. Even better than End of Dragons in my opinion. Anyways, when it comes to features, SOTO introduced the Wizard's Vault, which is the new daily system in the game. It added a new open world legendary armor called Obsidian Armor. It added 3 new maps, a new mechanic called drift hunting, and it brought back an old friend from previous chapters in the game's story. Unfortunately though, we did not get to see a new set of elite specializations. Instead, we got the option to equip any weapon from any elite spec without actually being locked to that specialization. This means that a Weaver can now use a Warhorn, a Daredevil can now use a rifle, and so on and so forth. So after knowing about all the expansions, now it is time for the verdict. The first expansion that you guys should buy in Guild Wars 2 would be Heart of Thorns. This is because I strongly believe that players should follow the story in a chronological order, starting off with Living World Season 1 and 2 and then following up with Heart of Thorns and so on and so forth. On top of that, due to a recent update, players are now able to get the Raptor mount every 10 levels just by owning any of the expansions. So even if you have Heart of Thorns, you would still be able to get the Raptor, but not upgrade its masteries because you will need Path of Fire for that. So there you have it. Get Heart of Thorns today. Don't spoil the story for yourself because trust me guys, it is a gem. And playing the expansions in different order would hinder your experience. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.